Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world beyond magic and miracles. As you can see, I'm in another location. I made a trip down to beautiful Pleasant Hill to visit my parents. And I first want to thank Barbara and Robert and Genya, who are set up at the home office, for making the technology work in order to let me broadcast remotely. This is the second time I've done this. The first time I was in my own apartment, and now here I am in my parents' home. And it's beautiful here on their patio. They have uh, bougainvillea and lilies, and the hummingbirds dart in and out and fight for the nectar that they have out on the patio. Squirrels come, birds, bees. I wish I could be out there now broadcasting, but there's too much ambient noise. They're near a street. So thank you for being here with me. And as always, thank you to Barbara and Genya for broadcasting before me, as they do each week. This is a celebration, and my invitation said, come, let us celebrate together from our origin, from amongst the stars. And what's beautiful about that is that that's where we really live. We're not from here. And as time moves on, you start to recognize more and more that you're not from here. And even as this quiet, because of the coronavirus situation, has presented itself and allowed people to stop or slow down and actually hear their heartbeat. And when you step away, even for a moment, from your devices, you actually hear the heartbeat of the universe and of the planet. And more importantly, you hear the music from your origin. You hear the melody of who you are. You hear the beauty of your home. And the separation between your true home and this place that you're visiting, making it a home, becomes more obvious. And you can feel from that place how your home is impacting this place, even though it may not appear to be. Mostly what you see here is an illusion. The melody and the music that you hear from beyond this physical realm is reality. And so I celebrate you today out amongst the stars. I congratulate you today for coming here. And just as in this physical dimension we can move from place to place, so do we even more quickly in our place amongst the stars as we dart back and forth, smile at one another, laugh, and be blown away by each person's music. This is a celebration. As a child, we knew we weren't from here. And as we sat daydreaming through a window while outside, we had to be called back to this illusion by a parent, by a teacher, even by a friend. Come back to the real world, they might say. But you were already in the real world. And that world began to be trained out of you. Mainly through war. Through competition, through goals of achievement, through comparison, through measurement, trained up in the ways of an illusion. But as you live here, it takes on a real quality. And the pressure to fall in line is immense. But never has the knowingness within you left that that is not you, that this is not your home, that you did not come from a place that doesn't know kindness. And most of your life, as you move past some of the training, is about disarmament. For we store up a stockpile of weapons to defend ourselves, to make us win the war of approval, the war of being liked, the war of being seen, the war of being better. And one day, it turns to a Cold War. And then one day, the war is over. And you look around and there's stockpiles of weapons. And you destroy those weapons. Because all that ever mattered was being kind. We seem to do it to strangers. We have a great ability to be kind to strangers. But to our family, to our friends, it's a challenge. And this celebration from amongst the stars is about being kind. To your partner, to your family. It's so easy to be kind to strangers. Not so easy to be kind to your family. This is a day of kindness. But we've always known somewhere inside of us that we are not from here. And there's always been a veil in front of each of us that holds us back from living that reality. Trying to fit in, trying to please, trying to explain that you're from another planet. So you don't explain. But that feeling inside is pushing us forward to break through the veil of vulnerability, of fear, of secrecy. To explode outside yourself into a million pieces of stardust. Not knowing if the pieces will be put back together before you release any sense of control. Any sense of what's thought of me. and you come out. You come out to dance, to sing, to celebrate, and go further than you've ever gone before. From there, you can see the beings on your origin bowing in honor. As you represent your home. Whatever those gifts that come from that place. They're always delivered with kindness. $7 billion people on this planet. Incredible. And at least that many in the unseen world. And many of them are showing up uncloaked for a moment. Their ships above us, uncloaked for a moment. Our loved ones who passed away visit regularly. So it's a pretty big celebration. And more of those beings will come into view. We certainly feel them crowding into our bed or our bedroom or our hallway or our car, jockeying for position. It's quite incredible. So push forward past that veil that we had to put up to feel safe. It's no longer needed. Even if you don't know the exact planet you came from or the fullness of who you are. You are majestic. You are magnificent. And as you poke your head through the veil and climb through, you will never be the same. And with awareness of not being from here, and more awareness of who you are, given to you in many ways, you are able to affect everyone. Know that everything is speaking to you always. The trees, the grass, the rocks, messages pouring in, becoming stronger as you stop and listen. We all experience those amazing moments. I was down in my property manager's office to tell him about a window not working. And as I was stepping outside of my apartment, in my apartment complex, a female full adult deer ran in front of me and around the corner and disappeared. And my manager came out and saw it, and we smiled. 10 minutes later, I go in the house and I get a text from my daughter. And the text says, "This is for you, Dappa." That's my name for grandpa. And it's my 3-year-old grandson, singing, "Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun." I sang that to him often when I was there visiting, when he was an infant. So the deer spoke. The wind speaks. The grass speaks. The flowers speak. All from their origin, as you speak. And I'm thankful for all that you say. I wish everyone could have a platform to speak. But I hear you. And I celebrate with you. And the beings on your planet bow to you. And they say, as we say here, have fun. We're with you. Have a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.